My name is Kojoata and welcome to my channel. Today I decided to take a tour to Elmina Castle. In this video we are going to show you the various sections of this castle. Go to the room of no return, plenty places there here. In case you've not been here, stay tuned to this video. I'm giving you all the details. Follow me, let's go.
Don't see sugar, no fi cry again. Been through fire, no fi burn again. Condition me and I no fi complain. No be free man when your mind is chained. See I see them tiffy my innocence. See I see them killing my confidence. And them no fi telling me my offense. Ujaja send your fire, send your flood. Cause them bring sorrow, yes.
Some of the African men here. So police training school started in Elmina Castle here, the whole West Africa, and we turned it into a museum. So right now it is a museum. Then when you look over there, you can see a sunset. We have one here and one at the other side. They are called batteries. It was added by the deck to support the strength of the castle. Then the metal slab there was added by the
only see them so he be of this God. But I keep my soul till the day he comes. Can imprison my body.
Were corrupted to the extent that they went out without permission from their leaders. Others were fighting among themselves.
We not go fit to capture my soul. Colorado tele, darling. We not go fit to give me my soul. My body. We not go fit to capture my soul.
Planted rainwater. Portuguese built this water. A channel was connected from the roof to it. Whenever it rained, it just comes straight to it. And they use this water for domestic purposes, cooking, drinking, bathing, and washing. But the bathing was for the white people only. When the blacks came here, they never bathed. They had their last bath at Asim, if I've heard the place before. Yeah. And the river they used to bathe the captive was called Don Concio, which means slave river. So they used the slave river to bathe the captive. They were shipped over there before bringing them to the castle. When they came here, they never bathed until they were sent to the New World. So please, let's move to the dungeons and have a look. These two windows was their source of ventilation. 120 factories here, and these two windows was their source of ventilation. Please, let's move to the biggest dungeon and have a look. This dungeon contains about 450 captives. They were not permitted to step out, so they just continued to go. It be like defecating, vomiting, or urinating, you have to rise to the container. But the most saddest aspect of the history was most of the captives were not from Ghana. Some of them were from Nigeria, Togo, Benin, Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, and other African countries. And at that time, there was no car or road, so they were from Mali or from Nigeria to this place, spending about 2 months, 3 months or 4 months on their way. Some of them were naked, walking from that place. Some of them too were half naked, with barefooted, walking from that place to this place, crossing mountains, crossing rivers. Before reaching this place, when they came, because they were very weak, they couldn't rise to the containers. So they were doing everything on the floor, eating, vomiting, and urinating. And we the women too, every month we have our menses. So they were having their menses and at the same time sleeping in it on the bare floor. This is the original floor they slept. Nothing has been done to it. They were half naked. Some of them were naked, some of them were half naked, just wearing pants, sleeping on the bare floor. They were sleeping in the dungeons with their children. Children under 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, they were all sleeping in this place with their mom, and most of them lost their lives. They were being fed once a day, and they put food on the floor for them to feed on. That means they were eating their feces at the same time because they were doing everything on the floor. Because of that situation, most of them lost their lives in here. At least when you look out there, over there, you can see a hole. It leads to a magazine room. That was where they kept their ammunition, guns, gunpowder, and other weapons. Whenever there was anything, they would just come straight to the room and kill some of the captives. Because the chemicals said that was coming out from that place was very toxic and harmful to their health. Most of them lost their lives in here. There was a priest at that time, who was called Bartholomew de las Casas, he recommended Africans for the Europeans that Africans are healthy, energetic, and strong, and they were good for the plantation. So in the year 1510, some of the Africans were sent from Spain to Hispaniola. A test was conducted, and true to the man's word, they were proved to be energetic, healthy, and strong. So the demand of the Africans started at that time. And some of the Africans too were also engaging in the human trading. At that time, there was nothing like brother or sister. If they were using empire. There was nothing like country or region. So if I'm an Ashanti and I see a frantic person, I see that person to be my enemies. They were fighting among themselves. When they capture you, you become their prisoner of war. It was an intertribal war. When they capture you, become their prisoner of war. They were giving them to the Europeans for guns, mirror, schnapp, used clothes, and other things. And some of them, too, the Europeans deceived the locals that they want to send them to the New World to give them a better life. But when they brought them in here, it wasn't so. They were turned into slaves. So we have ways of getting the captive. And some of the Europeans, they force or they capture some of the Africans forcefully. Whether you like it or not, that was forced capturing. So they were capturing them forcefully. Because of this higher position, anytime you want to have an affair with a woman, he stands at head balcony. The soldier opened the door for them to come and assemble them in the courtyard. They fed the reservoir water for her to have a bath at the courtyard here, and she was giving food to eat to gain energy. Then the soldier marched her to the governor's bedroom. Please, let's have a look of her secret passage to the After living for 3 years, they take the child and give the child formal education. So the whole West Africa, formal education started in Elmina Castle here in the year 1529. They were educating them to be missionaries, that means to spread the gospel. Others to educated to be interpreters or intermediaries. Then the mother, after her living for 3 years, fortunately she became a domestic servant to the castle, cooking, washing, sweeping, and doing other things for the people in here. And in Ghana, sometimes we come across some of the European names like Van der Poel, Van Dyke, Kumsen, Kelsen, Ferguson, Davidson, Haxon, Morgan, Smith, Banks, and those Those are the names they gave it to the mulatto or the misraised children as an identification. So whenever you come across such a name in Ghana here, it may be that that person may be a descendant of a mulatto child. That's why the person bears that name in Ghana here. When you look over here, you can see a rock. This is a sedimentary rock. The original rock they used to build the castle, and they got this one from Elmina here. So this is the foundation of the castle, 542 years now. And please, when you look over here, you can see an iron bar. This is the original iron bar that was here, but it has been replaced with a wooden bar because it is rusting. Nobody came here and escaped. You can't break this iron bars and run away at that time. During the time of the Portuguese, it was a staircase. The captives were in chains, using the staircase to the room of no return. When the dead took over the castle, they turned it into a sliding. When they put you here, you have to slide to the intercession room by yourself. And we turned it into a drainage and added the metals to prevent accidents. That's why we see these metals here. Please, we can't use this passage, so let's use the mill dungeon to the room of no return. The soldier opened it for her to go to the government bedroom. After everything, she was led by the soldier to her dungeon. And this place was meant for the selected captives. That means if you were not selected, you were not permitted to use this secret passage. So please, it's very heavy if you can open it. Inside fire, them put us on. They kill us. The captives assembled down there and select.
Don't see sugar, no fi cry again. Been through fire, no fi burn again. Condition me and I no fi complain.
When you look up there, you can see a whited building. It's called Fort St. Jago, built by the Dutch in the year 1665. They built that fort to serve as a watchtower to the castle. Some of the soldiers were kept in there to watch over the castle.
No be free man when your mind is chained. See, I see them tiffy my innocence. See, I see them killing my comfy.
At the back of the door, an emergency exit. The governor always uses the emergency exit on a waiting boat whenever there was an attack. A boat will be waiting for him on a sea to take him to a different place. Yeah. So always the governor ran away to leave the captive behind for them to die in the dungeon.
And them no fit.
The largest one is at the northern part of Ghana, which is called Salaga Slave Market, followed by Asemansu Slave Market, Bonumansu Slave Market, and many more. So this book talks about it. It will help you to have more knowledge about slavery. There is a saying that knowledge makes one unfit to be a slave. So if you are more knowledgeable, no one can enslave you. So please, you can take it and have a look.
Me, my offense. Ujaja, send your fire, send your flood. Cause them bring sorrow, yes, and blood. Only see them so he be of this God. Ujaja, keep my soul till the day he comes. Can imprison my body, but you not go fit to capture my soul.
When they got to this room, they were not permitted to talk. All that they did was to cry. The white intention was when they permit them to talk, maybe they'll be planning against them. You may see your wife, you may see your husband. The child may see his mom or his dad. They were not permitted to talk. All that they did was to cry. So they were using tears to communicate. And after seeing each other, they were marched by the soldier to the room of no return. So please, let's move to that room and have it. They were shipped to the New World. When they got to this room, their background in Ghana or in Africa vanished. The moment they got to this place, when they got here, they all bursted into tears. Youth, children, adults, everyone started crying the moment they got to this room. This room of no return is the reason why today we have a lot of Black Americans outside the country. Their ancestors couldn't trace back, so they stayed over there and they died over there. One may ask, were they not fat enough to use this door? They were, but being in the dungeon for 2 to 3 months, probably you stolen, because they were fed once a day. It was narrow to this size. They did this to control the Africans and also easily counting. At first, the sea was closer to the castle. A small thing that we are seeing was brought by some of the diaspora or the descendants of the captive, like the Black Alright, this brings us to the end of the tour. And in summary, the Portuguese, they were first Europeans to arrive in Ghana in the year 1471. This castle was built in the year 1482. The Portuguese spent 155 years here in the castle and used 110 years for human trading. The Dutch took over the castle in the year 1637, spent 235 years here and used 205 years for human trading. That's why we normally say your best friend can become your worst enemy. The Dutch were assisted by the locals or the Elmina people, but later on they continued with the human trading, expanded the castle to contain many captives and spent more years here. The British took over the castle in the year 1872, spent 85 years here and used this castle as their sub-administration. Ghana had her independence in the year 1957. Ghana is 67 years now. So this castle we are in now is 542 years and we are still counting. But the question I want to ask you is, has slavery stopped?
No.
It's still going on. Right now we have modernized it. When you talk about slavery, it's not about putting chains and shackles on one's hand or leg anymore. But the way we treat human beings, killing innocent children for money rituals, human murdering, forcing someone into a prostitution, looking on other people, maltreating children, judging people negatively, of which they are all forms of slavery that are still going on in our countries now. So as we have heard this history, let's fight against slavery. Let's stop judging people negatively. Let's stop looking down on other people. Let's show love to one another. If we do that, it will help to promote the name of our motherland, Ghana. There is a saying that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Let's fight against slavery, and if we do that, it will help to promote the name of our motherland. Thank you very much, and once again, I am Mary, and I wish you safe journey to your various destinations.
You no go fit to kill my soul.